Friends, welcome to another in our ongoing series of prayer videos as together we consider prayer, raise up to God our concerns and celebrations, and hold our parish prayer list and others in prayer. As always, if you have specific prayer concerns or celebrations that you would like raised up, just email me or call the church office and we'll be glad to add them in. Now, by way of celebrations this week, we have some birthdays to celebrate, both young women, Jane Malcolmson tomorrow and Aubrey Welch on the 5th. Now, by way of prayer concerns, we have a number. First of all, Diane Nichols is recovering from her knee surgery last month and is getting ready for a second one. Rudy Giannetti, a friend of Paula King, has been added to our prayer list as he is awaiting an update on his cancer treatments, and he's got another treatment scheduled as well. Joanna Wallace is having surgery on her leg on Friday to be followed by an extensive period of rehab on it. Now, I know many of us are not drawn to this prayer ministry to have a weekly update of all those concerns in this world which bombard us in the media 24/7. And yet, how can I not address this latest war in the Middle East, a war of choice, in the 8th or 9th time in the past 13 months that the current administration has engaged our troops in active warfare overseas? Venezuela, Nigeria, Somalia, Yemen, Syria, Iraq, the boat strikes in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific, and Iran twice, at an undisclosed and yet, of course, fantastic cost. And now putting at risk our servicemen and women, together with the thousands of American civilians who have been ordered to evacuate 14 countries in the Mideast, and yet who cannot get out because there is no civilian air traffic. If all this does not make us anxious, we are either asleep or seriously overmedicated. So what to do with this anxiety? First, acknowledge that this anxiety is not misplaced, that it is an alert calling us to recognize that this is not how things are supposed to be, not how God wants it, that this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue. Second, when the time is right, ask yourself what you can do about it. And third, pray on it. Start small, perhaps, praying for the safety of our servicemen and women, for the civilians at risk, for the innocents caught in the crossfire. Pray that God will hear the cries of those affected by war and be their comfort and aid. Maybe even pray for the leaders of this nation, that they might resist the lure of military action as a tool to achieve political ends. Let us hold our parish prayer list and others in prayer as Steve Gregory sings John Lennon's Imagine, which reminds us of the power of hope.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us, only sky. Woo. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too, yeah. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Yeah. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say that I'm a dreamer. Woo! Oh, come on. But I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
And may God bless you all, and may God be with you until we meet again.